In this video, we're checking out the Boss Waza Series Tone Bender, the TB-2w, which is a collaboration between Boss and Sola Sound. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here, my name is Merrow. Here on this channel, you're gonna find gear demos and instructional videos aimed to help musicians just like you and I. So if that sounds cool, please subscribe to the channel and check out all the other videos. So in this video, we're going over the Boss Tone Bender, the TB-2w, which is a very rare pedal. Boss only made, I think it was 3,000 of these, and I wanna say thank you to my buddy Troy for letting me borrow this one to check out and share with all of you. The Boss TB-2w is a collaboration with Sola Sound, the brand that initially made the Tone Bender. And it's pretty much like, a celebration of how impactful the Tone Bender was. This is Boss's version of a Mark II Tone Bender. We have, I believe it's 2 germanium transistors in it. We have a very simple interface on this Boss pedal. It's in the normal compact enclosure. We have a level and an attack control. We have a 3-way toggle in the middle of the pedal, and we have a slider switch on the top of the pedal that lets you choose between buffered bypass and true bypass. I'll be using buffered bypass in this video. If you enjoy true bypass more, you have that option. So let's go ahead and jump into the controls on the TB-2w. We have a level and attack. Our level is our output volume. So, if we turn it all the way down, here's the clean signal. And here is the level all the way down. There's nothing. So as we turn the level up, we get a louder sound. I'm gonna go ahead and set the level back to about 75%. I found that's about unity gain on this specific pedal. And we're gonna go on to the attack control. Now, the attack controls the amount of fuzz, but to my ears, it also controls kind of the amount of compression that's introduced into your signal. So if we turn it down, all the way down, we're still gonna get a pretty fuzzy sound. Still pretty fuzzy, but it's not as compressed as it starts to get as we turn the attack knob up. So here is at minimum. Here is at 25%. Now, in addition to these 2 main controls, we also have that middle toggle switch, which selects between 7 volts on the left, 9 volts in the middle, and 12 volts in the right position. And what this does is it simulates the pedal getting different voltages. Now, in general, if we lower the voltage, so down to 7 volts, we're gonna get less headroom, we're gonna get a more compressed sound and maybe a little bit quieter sound. So here's 7 volts. Let's hit a chord and then switch it to 9 volts. So you can hear, hopefully you heard that as we switched it to 9 volts, we got a little bit fuller of a sound and definitely a louder sound. So that's between 7 and 9 volts. Now, the same sort of thing is going to happen when we switch to that 12 volts. We're going to get an even louder sound and even less compressed sound than in the 9 volts. So let's do the same thing. We're going to hit a chord, switch it from 9 volts to 12 volts. Let's go ahead and hear how it affects the lowest gain range, because in my mind, that's gonna make a more drastic difference because it has less compression. So let's go ahead and start at the 7 volts here. So now we have my Jazzmaster with noiseless Brandon Wound Jazzmaster pickups. It's got that really twangy sound. So I just wanted to demonstrate what the tone bender sounds like with lower output, kind of like single coil sounding pickups. So we are on the 12 volt setting. Again, volume's at like 75%, fuzz is all the way down. Sounds really great in the room. Let's go ahead and hear how it sounds on the 7 volts. I'm gonna hit a chord and then turn it. That's in the 7 volts. Let's go into the 9 volt. So now I have my Squier Classic Vibe Jazzmaster with wide range humbuckers and a Jazzmaster casing. Other than that, it's pretty stock, but I have this guitar tuned to A standard, so it's really low. So I wanted to see how a really low tuned guitar interacted with the tone bender. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it to 12 volts because personally that's what I'm liking in the room. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the fuzz like to half, the attack to half. So here's a clean signal. And of course we can't forget bass. So this is my standard Fender Jazz bass from the early 2000s. It's got Seymour Duncan quarter-pound pickups. Let's see how it sounds with the tone bender. We're on the 12-volt mode. Again, attacks all the way up, levels at 75%. Here's a clean signal. I hope you enjoyed this look at the Boss TB-2w, the collaboration with Boss and Solo Sound. If you did like this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the weekly videos I release here. And if you want to keep up with me on a daily basis and interact with me a little bit more, you can always head on over to Instagram. My handle is @EricMerrow, and you can always check out the Pedal Demo podcast wherever you get your podcasts. I also want to send a gigantic thank you to these folks right over here, my executive producers from my Patreon page. Your support means the world to me. It really helps, and I cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much for the support. If you'd like to learn how to support the channel, I'll leave a link in the description below. So thank you so much for the support. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe, and I will see you in the next video.